3 years after Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out, I finally get round to making a rage video. Hello guys and welcome to another video. Now, when you read the title of this video, you may think to yourselves, what? Or I'm a bit late to this one. And you'd be right about, well, the latter certainly, because it came out September 2013, and I've actually had it since then pretty much. I got it when it first came out on my PS3 and I still have it on my PS3, and I also got it on my PS4 as well. So if you ask me what my experience is like, I'd probably tell you that I think I'm pretty... I think I know enough about it, and I've played it enough to make this video. Now, you guys can have a go at me all you like, okay? Because, I'm going to say this now, I really do believe that Grand Theft Auto 5 has got to be one of the most overrated games of all time. I mean, of all time, video games at least. We can't deny how well it's done. It's been one of the most successful, if not the most successful video game of all time. Sold millions and millions and millions of copies worldwide. You know, and it's just been a very big success, and Rockstar obviously have benefited from that. However, I hate Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes, I still do have it on both consoles. The only reason I have it on my PS3 is because it's one of the few games that my friends actually have so we can play together online, although I think online's awful. I'll talk about that in a second. And on my PS4, I just have it. I mean, I don't know why I haven't got rid of it. I just still have it. Right, where do I begin with this? Well, when I first... excuse me. When I first got it on my PS3, I remember thinking to myself, oh my god, this game is beautiful. Even on old gen standards, that was amazing. I mean, the open worldness of it all, you know, the attention to detail, especially on older gen, was unbelievable. I mean, and the PS4 version was even better, especially, well, I'll talk about first person in a bit, but, you know, it just... I guess in terms of the visuals at least, and the open worldness of it all, it was quite realistic. And also the story mode, it had its good elements, you know, there were a few missions that I really enjoyed. I remember there was one with Trevor, Franklin and Michael all together. Can't remember for the life of me what it was, but I enjoyed it very much. Now to the downsides. First of all, some of the missions in the story mode are utterly horrific. The torture scene is ridiculous. I know that Grand Theft Auto, as a franchise, is meant to be gruesome in a way, I guess, but it's too far. It's ridiculous. Pulling people's teeth out and burning, you know, sending them, electrocuting them. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. But yeah, I mean, I just wish that there was an option to skip that mission, because Rockstar should have known, and I'm sure they did know, that some people are going to find the mission a bit too much, but oh no, they force you to do it. If you don't do it, you can't progress through the story. So, it's ridiculous. Some of the missions are really, really hard, and I'm not saying that because I'm bad at the game, I'm saying they are really, really hard, and I'm not the only one who thinks that. Some of them just don't really have a backstory to them. You know, it's... the story mode, it's okay. I'll say it's okay. It does have its good missions, like the ending mission. You have three options. Spoilers, by the way, I should have told you that earlier. But there's three options. You can either, as Franklin, kill Michael, Trevor, or save all three of you. I think that's quite a good element. I actually tried out all three, and all three were pretty sweet, actually. But yeah, on the whole, I wouldn't say the story modes is fantastic, certainly, but it did have its good elements. I've already mentioned the fact that the game's beautiful and very open world, but I can't think of anything more positive to say. So I've already said the story mode. Let's move on to the cops. The cops are fucking terrible. They have got to be one of the most annoying stupid, horrific, and just plain idiotic cops I've ever played in any game of my life. I mean, the cops in GTA 4, they were okay. I mean, at least you could actually have a chance of surviving. With these cops, oh no, 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 you can't survive at all. They're just too overpowered. I remember this was in story mode on the PS3 version. I was in the hood, and I punched as a joke. Well, it wasn't really a joke. Punch is not a joke, but come on, the GTA, you're allowed to have a bit of fun, aren't you? Anyway, that's the point, but you can't in this game. Punched one of them, and there were no other, apart from a couple, no other people in the hood like around the area. However, as soon as the hair on my finger touched his beard, the whole of the neighbourhood knew that I had punched him, and they all came after me, shooting me and chasing me in cars. So obviously, I drove away. About 5 of them in cars and on bikes started chasing me and shooting me. I got out of my car, punched one of them again to defend myself, and guess what? The cops come after me. I had the whole neighbourhood trying to kill me, and the cops come after me for punching 2 people. Rockstar, can you please, you're not watching this video, but please explain that to me, because I really want to know how that is logical. They're even worse in online, because at least in story mode, you have, if you get 1 star, you can, they're not actually going to try and kill you, but in online mode, you drop a cop in front of a cop and you get 5 stars. I mean, seriously, they are utterly ridiculous. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't really have much more to say. They're just ridiculous, and I've looked online, and a lot of people agree with me that, quite frankly, they're too hard and too fierce and too brutal. They need to be toned down a bit. In fact, they need to be toned down a lot. Because in online mode, you steal a car, cops are going to kill you. You punch a guy, cops are going to kill you. You push someone over, cops are going to kill you. You brush a cop, cops are going to kill you. Yeah, that's it. You go up to a cop, you brush them on the shoulder, they fucking shotgun you in the face. It's a terror situation that high in the world of Grand Theft Auto that they're that worried. Utterly stupid. And then we move on to online in general. It's just full of 10-year-old kids who blow up your cars for no reason. This is like main sessions, by the way. They just, 10-year-old kids who love to blow up your own cars and kill you for no reason when you haven't banked your cash and things like that. The missions, the online missions, are really, really, really repetitive. I seem to remember that Rockstar said that there were going to be like 600 missions or so. There aren't, because unless there are, they just keep coming back to the same ones again. The ones with Gerald are stupid, the ones with Lester are too hard, the ones with the other one, can't remember his name, are even worse. And you're getting all this money, but what good is it, really? I mean, yes, there are tons and tons and tons of cars to get, and loads of weapons. But what do you need them for? What good are the cars? I mean, you can armour them up, you can modify them, but that's going to cost you like £100,000 to do it all, or $100,000 even. I mean, honestly, it's just stupid. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, Grand Theft Auto 5 is just awful. I'm going to anger a lot of people by saying that, but I honestly despise it. It does, occasionally, for instance on my PS4 version, because the graphics are so nice and I get a nice car and I go driving about, it is slightly enjoyable, I guess. But then, I don't know, if I'm in the desert or something, an animal runs out in front of me, I run them over, I can't help that, and then the whole of the cops in the area come after me, blazing me with helicopters and cars, and guns, and bombs. Gang attacks are ridiculous in online mode, because I don't think you can get them in story mode, maybe you can. In online mode, you set them off without intending to. I remember there's a gang attack by The mini airport in the desert area, the one where, I don't know, you probably know which one I mean. There's always a gang attack there. I swear to God, I have done that gang attack about 100 times now, and it keeps coming back. I just want to get in my helicopter, but no, 20 people just come after me and shoot me. But I can't help that. I didn't intend. I'm not always looking at the map like every 5 seconds. Basically, what I'm trying to say, and I've already said it, Grand Theft Auto 5 is the most overrated game of all time. We can't deny how successful it's been, obviously, but it's just bad. Okay? It's all well and good having a massive map with fantastic graphics and tons to do, but what good's that for? It doesn't have any focus. It's all well and good being able to play golf and play tennis and do darts and swim and drive and fly and go in a boat, but what's the point? I mean, never in GTA 4, when I was playing it, did I think to myself, you know what I would fancy? I would really fancy playing a game of golf right now. If this game had golf, it would be the best game in the world. I never ever said that. Never even thought about it, obviously. But yeah, it just doesn't have any focus. There's no point in playing golf, no point in playing tennis. I mean, other than to get a few RP, leveling up's ridiculous. That doesn't. Oh God, pardon me. Leveling up doesn't do anything, apart from maybe make you look a little bit superior to anyone else. Doesn't do anything. All you get is a few new guns, maybe, or you can unlock a few new clothes. But apart from that, even that's a bit pointless. Anyway, if you have played, because this video is just going in a bit of a loop now, if you have played Grand Theft Auto 5, please let me know in the comments below what you think of it, and please don't say that I'm wrong and things like that, because this is my opinion. But, yeah, if you do agree with me, please say why. If you don't agree with me, tell me why as well. That's all this video was. So, yes, Grand Theft Auto 5, overrated, massively, honestly, awful.